Buenas noches. Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the Garifuna Coalition USA, Inc. welcomes you to the first Garifuna Awards and Cultural Night celebration. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Once again, welcome to the first Garifuna Heritage Award and Cultural Night celebration. My name is Carlos Gamboa. And this, le voy a explicar en español. Los premios de la gerencia Garifuna honran a quienes han contribuido la preservación y promoción de la cultura garífuna. Este primer evento celebra las contribuciones, legados y futuro de aquellos de gerencia Garifuna.
I thank God for this moment. I believe the Garifuna people are moving forward. Amen? Amen. My name is Satuyetu Sant, and we are extremely honored to be hosting such monumental event. Let's give a round of applause to our performers tonight. All right? Vamos a aplaudir a nuestra gente garífuna esta noche porque nos han regresado, ¿verdad?, a nuestra historia. Yurumen, which is the Garifuna national anthem, please consider that as a preview of what we are in store for you tonight. So enjoy yourself.
The first Garifuna Heritage Award and Cultural Night will honor those who have made outstanding contributions to the preservations and promotions of the Garifuna culture. The event celebrates the achievements of individuals who are committed and humbly work towards securing the future of the Garifuna people, us, our culture, and creating a legacy that future generations, our children, will be able to take. Here to present the first award of the night, I want to welcome the Vice President of the Garifuna Coalition, Mrs. Selma Arsud Brown, and New Horizon Investment Club board member, Mr. Escolastico Arsur.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great honor to stand before you, presenting an award to the most remarkable Garifuna woman I know, my mother. Ever since I can remember, both at home and in her professional life, my mother has always kept her doors open for any Garifuna in need. She never forgets the wise words of her mother. My daughter, never ever turn your back on your people. Today, she makes her mother and her daughter proud.
Agradezco también a mi familia, especialmente a mi esposo, mis hijos y mi nieta Zuleni, por estar siempre conmigo en los momentos que más se necesita. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. First, I'm going to have to thank God, the Garifuna Coalition, and my family for this moment. I have always loved my Garifuna culture, loved my people. And I always have to thank you to my public, to these people who always believe in me, and they all know that I'm always here for them. Thank you. Gracias. Seremen.
With us tonight, here to perform samba, baranda, and guanaragua. Please, welcome to the stage, Hecho Garinago.
Another nice round of applause to Hecho Garinagu. something very interesting about Hecho Garinogu. They started in 1994 in Honduras. And after Mitch, they reestablished here in New York City in 2004. And the majority of the groups that you saw here today, the dancers and the singers, they came from one man. His name was Marcelino Fernandez. They also known him as Marsa. So these are his grandchildren. So part of that cultural legacy as grandparents that have instilled in us, this man has instilled in his grandchildren. So they've done a great, great job. And they're looking to cross over to theater as well. So great work on their part. So what do you think of this performance? I think they like it, Satuye. All right. What we'd like to do is the next Garifuna Heritage Award, we'd like to welcome Carol Suazo up to stage.
On behalf of the Garifuna Coalition, I'm pleased to present this award. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome Mr. David Augustine Glasgow.
So I want to really say a heartfelt thank you on behalf of my organization to the Garifuna Coalition for raising the consciousness of Vincentians. This is a small world, and what has happened here tonight would reach thousands in my homeland. Thank you, Jose Francisco Avila. Thank you, Garifuna Coalition, for assisting in our struggle to reclaim and recapture what we had lost over so many years.
Where's your emergency?
Please, send help.
Tell me what happened?
I think he's dead. Please, he was shot.
Okay, what's going on right now?
I think he needs help. Send help.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to perform Africa and Culio, please help me welcome Chief Joseph Satuye Garifuna Folclórico de Nueva York. Give him a round of applause. Here to present our next Garifuna Heritage Award, please welcome to the stage Carlos Gotay, President of the Garifuna Community of San Agustin Church, and Lency Núñez, President of Comunidad Garifuna de Guatemala. Dale un aplauso, por favor.
Pablo Roberto Mejia, also known as Don Beto, was responsible for the development of the Garifuna community of Livingston, La Buga in Guatemala. Because of his tenacity to focus on economic empowerment and development, many of Livingston's older generation were able to get programs and training to become tradesmen.
Bueno, estoy con usted. Solo Dios sabe por qué estoy presente. Porque a un enfermo dejé lo que se llama el sudario en mi casa de mi hija la Odilia aquí en Nueva York, con el fin de venirles a saludar y prometerles que voy a morir luchando con ustedes. Permítame, hermanos, Ayrama Garifuna, todos estamos hoy aquí mancomunados para ver el horizonte donde podríamos llegar tarde o temprano. Y gracias a Dios que tenemos en los Estados Unidos a un gran presidente. Que me gusta hablarles. Yo creo que Odilia anda por ahí recogiendo las cuitas de mi verbo para que luchemos y logremos llegar a la meta. Soy aquel negro que llegó a Honduras y allí me recibieron con abrazos gentiles y no lo puedo olvidar. Olvidarlo sería ser ingrato. Y sobre todo esta noche, que estoy obligado a decirles de la verdad. ¡Vámonos! Yo adelante y ustedes atrás, si quieren.
we'll just ask you to stand and give a round of applause to the President of the Board of Directors of the Garifuna Coalition, Mr. Jose Francisco Avila.
This is a continuation of Garifuna Heritage Month, which was proclaimed on Thursday. And we got 4 proclamations from the governor, the mayor, the borough president, and Assemblyman Michael Benjamin. We are coming out. Gracias por estar aquí y por último los quiero invitar a que completen el formulario del censo que ya empezó a llegar, porque ese es el próximo paso, hacernos contar. I'll leave you with this. The proclamation tonight, next week, the census forms go out. Please fill them out. That is the next step for us to be counted. Thank you. Gracias. Seremi.
Hey, Shane.
On May 18th, 2001, the United Nations Education, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, proclaimed the Garifuna language, music, and dance a masterpiece of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity. This would not have been possible without the National Garifuna Council President, Mr. Roy E. Cayetano. Mr. Cayetano, we thank you for you never get tired of preserving the richness of our language and people. Please, Sereme, Lausung Sereme, come up and accept this well-deserved award.
Ladies and gentlemen, first I would like to give thanks to the great spirit and to the spirit of our ancestors. Also, I would like to give great thanks to the Garifuna Coalition USA Incorporated for its accomplishments. I would like you to bear in mind that the proclamation of March 11th to April 12th of as Garifuna Heritage Month is not a mean achievement. It is extremely significant, and it should not be lost on us. So Garifuna Coalition, thank you very much for that. I would also like to thank the Garifuna Coalition for this award, which is presented to us in the context of Garifuna Heritage Month. I believe that we have to remember that we are not, that the legacy of our ancestors, including our culture and that which we are trying to preserve, is not ours alone. It is given to us in trust, and like any other legacy, we are supposed to enlarge it, expand it, develop it for those who are to come behind us, our grandchildren. So I challenge you to join us in the task of cultural preservation, cultural promotion, so that those who are to come after us can have the use of it, can enjoy it the way we have the capacity to enjoy it as we are doing tonight. Thank you very much.
Hermanos, esta es nuestra historia. Yo me niego absolutamente a olvidar mi propia historia. Nuestros ancestros vinieron de África. Achantis, Fon, Yorubas. Esa es nuestra historia. Me niego absolutamente a formar parte de los que callan, de los que lloran o de los que temen, porque me acepto rotundamente negra, rotundamente libre. Rotundamente hermosa y rotundamente hermosos. Hermanas, hermanos, todos juntos, rotundamente hermosos.
Gracias.
Dámelos un aplauso a ellos que lo merecen. Wow. Y por cuestión de tiempo, ¿verdad? Tenemos que terminar. Y le damos gracias a todos, cada uno de ustedes que estuvieron aquí en esta noche. We hope that you had an amazing time. We appreciate you and hope that we can count on you. Continued support. Thank you.